Today we are back with another Geek Freak review. Now, a couple weeks ago I reviewed Superman, which was the recent James Gunn film, but today we are reviewing X-Men 97. Now, I'm gonna be honest though, I wasn't really planning on really watching X-Men 97 when it first came out, but when I heard the reviews and like how many people actually really, enjoyed this show, I had to give it a watch in general because I grew up watching the original X-Men movies. I know they haven't aged the best, but deep down they were still a fond memory of how I got used to these characters. This show is actually insanely good. It's probably one of the fewer animated shows on Disney Plus that actually trend a while back. King of the Hill was #1, while X-Men 97 is in second. Believe me when I say this, the original X-Men cartoon is fine. It's okay, but it's not bad per se, but it does show its age difference from like the time given in the 90s. When I heard that there was a revival of the cartoon happening, I was a little skeptical. I was thinking like, I don't know, man. I don't think about watching it. But then, honestly, it's actually really good. Like, the first 2 episodes really pulled me in for like a wild roller coaster, because if you were familiar with any of the X-Men characters or their storylines, they are known for being super complex and complicated for their lore, given the fact that they have so many villains and heroes that fight from different sides of like the Marvel universe. The characters is what really stood out for me though. Like, Magneto is probably one of the better written characters in this show, because if you watch the show and don't come out liking Magneto, then you might be broken, because his demeanor and his dialogue is so good that his screen presence alone takes up everything on the scene. It's insane how well it's acted and written. It also judges the fact that they make Cyclops cool again. So I was so mad that the fact that Bryan Singer and 20th Century Fox did my boy so dirty, because as a Cyclops enthusiast, he was the most bland mofo on the entire goddamn movie. But when the X-Men cartoon came out, they were like, hey, we should probably make Cyclops cool again. When I say that there's multiple storylines packing up in stuff like in the series, this might be more faithful than the comics actually. The action sequences are probably the best looking thing I've ever seen though, because I've even seen people complain about Invincible not having the best animation from regards of certain fight scenes. Like the Conquest and Invincible fight scene was their best shot of making a really good fight scene. There are times where this show can actually look really fucking good. X-Men 97's fight scenes, the animation goes hard, and you can really tell that the people behind the team who makes this, they really love these characters, bro. There's so many cameos, so many iconic other characters you'll see from the 90s lineup for every single Marvel character. X-Men is normally known for the drama soap opera that they got going on, the crazy twists and the iconic team-ups you normally see. Normally the movies never give you that, but in the comics and this show alone, I was a little worried that they were the source material you had to follow mainly because of the main cartoon, but that is clearly not the case. You can still go into X-Men 97 not knowing these characters, but still coming out of it refreshed. If anybody who is a fan of these characters, you owe it to yourself to actually watch this, because the writing, the fight scenes, storylines are also cool. But normally my main complaint that I have with this one thing, just one little teensy complaint, is that the pacing is a lot faster. So each character arc kind of goes through one episode at a time, and they kind of speed run their conflict that they're kind of going through. And I know that's kind of due to the budget, due to the length of an episode. But overall, I hope next season they have a little bit longer episodes and they get to pre-establish a few other things into season 2. Because we already have a few other characters and villains coming back for season 2. And I wouldn't be too surprised now that D23 is around the corner, so I'm expecting some announcements at some point. If you are a X-Men fan or a Marvel Comics fan, or even a fan of the original cartoon, you will genuinely love this series. It is a roller coaster of hype and emotions and everything that you'll love about it. Like even the cameos too that you'll say, like I was even pogging the fuck out like a gorilla, bro. It was crazy. I'm gonna get X-Men 97 a 8.5 out of 10.